Distractions, fucking distractions. Welcome to the Time Domination Show. I am your host, James Borman. If you are coming through, please do let me know and let me know what your thoughts are on distractions. Imagine where we could be if we just never got distracted. Being distracted is just one of those things that just takes us off path. It's like being on this path here, noticing something, going down to that path there, and on the way down to that thing you've just been distracted by, then getting distracted again, and then ending up completely on a different path. So you know that this path here that we're heading down, this is the direction. So the goals that we've set ourselves at the end of this path here. But there's a shiny object down there, and that's where we get taken off. And then there's a fucking another shiny object. And that's where a lot of people going as business owners wrong. So this path here is the mission. This is what we're trying to achieve. These are the financial goals. These are the personal goals. This is the direction that you want your business to go. But yet, there are lots of different other ideas, lots of other things that are completely distracting us. So let's look at some variations of distractions and let's see if we can squash them. The idea fairy. Now, for me, one of the biggest things I've noticed since working with business owners is the need to start tinkering with systems or projects or funnels. If we are going to go all in on one project, what we have to do, and my first mentor ever taught me this, because I was like, I got on the phone to him and I said, this is what I want to do, this is what I want to do, I want to do this, that. It was almost like 20 things and he was exhausted listening to me. Is park all the other stuff that's going on. Brain dump all of those ideas. Stick them up on a whiteboard in your office if you want to. Headlined future plans. But for right now, what we have to do, what you have to do, is focus just on one thing that you're going all in on for the immediate future. So here, this is your path. You're only focusing on one thing. Because what ends up happening is that you start doing a project, you give it 4 weeks, it's not working. So you go on to another project, you give that another 4 weeks, that's not working. And then suddenly your time and your energy is being spent saying that everything doesn't work. And we never really dial in down on one system, one way of thinking, one project, one direction. And you end up being all over the place. Distracted, don't know if you're coming or going, actually don't know what the plan is, don't know what the mission statement is of the company or of you, and that becomes super frustrating. And you end up burning your energy, you end up burning yourself into the ground, you end up becoming mentally and emotionally burnt out. So that's the first thing. Park everything but one thing. And spend all of your time and energy being fucking amazing at that one thing. Incredible. Until that system is well oiled. Until it's running itself. Until the system is nailed. Then we go on to the next project. In fact, this Time Domination Experience project, I wanted to do back in the end of 2019. And I delayed it a year because my other company was not in a place where it was ready to be just running itself with staff. So we waited a whole nother year, refined this system, got everything squared away, and then I could move on. That allowed me to move on to this project without being overwhelmed and stressed and frustrated. And I'm glad I did, because it's very difficult running two companies. The other thing is everyday distractions. Social media, phones, buzzes, notifications on the computer, confliction of tasks that need to be done during the day. And that's where a little bit of self-discipline and awareness comes in, right? That's where I'm looking for you to be honest about what those distractions are and deal with them. Don't ignore them, acknowledge them. Otherwise, let's go, Digby. Otherwise, it's just going to consume you and it's going to chink away at your time. It's like having a £10 note, right? Let's say £20 note. And someone, every time you get distracted, it's like someone cutting a chunk out of your £20 note. You're losing a little bit of value every time that's done. Digby! And then every time you get distracted, it's like the same for you. You're losing a little bit of time and energy, snipping away at it. Every time you get on those phones, the phone notifications, and it ends up becoming unproductive. You end up becoming super turbo frustrated, and you never end up moving forwards. So be really wary about these things, because time is not money. Time is an asset. And if you keep wasting, going, oh, check my phone, check my Facebook message, check my Instagram, you should be having set times for that, which is another vlog. Just be aware of the distraction fairies, of the idea fairies, of the things that are taking you away that you need to work on on the immediate future. Whilst I kill my dog. Not really, I love him. So I hope that, if in summary, guys, it really is being aware of getting drawn away from what is your path, okay? And then the micro distractions throughout the day, really recognising them, doing something about them, turning your phone off, turning mute on your computer, clearing your desk so it's clear, all the basic simple tasks. But it's the idea fairy that you have to hush, you have to gag, you have to park. So you're just focusing on that one project. I hope that helps. Let me know what you thought of this. Let me know if this is something you struggle with. Love to see some communication and hear your stories and ideas.